Okay, in this lecture we are going to cover GitHub. We will need to download the GitHub, and then we have project in the our repository, and then we will clone that repository. After that, we will try to complete some portion of the CSS as well. Okay, so to download the Git repository, first of all we need to come to the browser, and I am here, and I am going to download Git. Okay, we have to click download Git, then click, and then we have download for Windows. So come here, we have two types of installer here, standalone installer and portable. So standalone means it is not dependent to anything, that's why I'll just use this, and no need other things, that's why I'll just choose this. And we have started the downloading, and its size is just 62 MB. And to use the GitHub we need a GitHub account, that's why I have GitHub account on the on Git. And I need to clone this repository so that we can start working on this. In my old laptop it was connected, but in this laptop it is not connected, that's why I am trying to download this. Now click on the folder and just click here, and it will ask, it is asking me to yes, and I pressed yes. When I pressed yes, it is executed. Okay, now you know, you don't need to think about a single bit, just next finish. Okay, so next, just have to press next. Now it is installing. After the completion of installation you have to check the installation is done or not. Some steps are required. So I want to come here, and what is our folder name where we were working. So this is the folder, in the batch folder. Here we have to clone, so we want to clone the data here. So I don't want to see the release view release notes, that's why I just click on the finish. When come here and right click, we open git bash here. When I click on this, and it will ask what repository you want to clone. So I want to clone this repository, that's why I just come here and just copy this. And after copying this I'll come here and git clone, I'll write command like this. And if you want to increase or decrease, just use control plus or control minus to increase or decrease the size of the font. And that's why I just copied and pasted here. You can paste, don't use control V. If you use control V will place some insert a symbol, so we don't want to insert some symbol, that's why just right click here and use the paste. What is the shortcut? Shift insert. So I just paste it and done, and press the enter. When I pressed enter, it is cloning into this, and it will verify that who is the user who is cloning. So I am cloning, and it is asking that sign in with your browser. So I'll just come and click on this. When I click in this, it will redirect me to the this window. Here it will verify me, am I the correct user or not. Okay, so when I verified, it is verified automatically. Okay, so sometimes it asks some authorized Git ecosystem, like sometimes it is asked, but it is not asking. So now our project is available at what location? At the D drive in batch folder we have a project with the 1520 web. This will be the directory of this folder, that's why I'm just going to close it. And one more thing, that please see over here, there is no main like any branch here. Okay, so what is that? That is a branch name. So I'm just going to open that folder, and in this folder we have 1520 web. So just open this folder, every code is available here. So if you want to understand, right click here and open with git bash here. When we click on this open with git bash here, we have main is available. It means that we are in the repository of git, and here we want to in the we are in the main branch. If we want to submit some code, for example I want to create a file, control shift 10 and control shift 10, I'm going to create a 13th of October 2025. So this is the folder I have created, and I will just open this and right click here, and then come in the open with folder. Here I will create a file with the name like pro or like index.html, and I want to write the code, so just for testing purpose, and I will say h1 zillion soft tag. Okay, now it's done. I want to submit this code on the server. Okay, I want to add this code in the server, means repository, that's why I just come here, and you can see I'm in the main, and where at 1520 web. So I want to push the data, so that's why git status is the first command. Git status. When I press the git status, now you can see it says that untracked file, it's not tracked file. Okay, to add this file, it always say that please use the command what you want. git add and file name. Okay, to include the in it to include in what will be committed. So I want to include, that's why, so I will use git add and dot means to say it will add everything. Okay, that's why git space dot add. Now if I, now there is no error, it means that this command was run successfully. So git status, okay, now it is in green color, it means says that it is added. Okay, so what next, we have to commit the code and push the code. Now changes to be committed. What I want to use, git status git add, we done git status. So git commit hyphen m, COMMIT commit hyphen m, and I'm going to say the message. What message? I said like 13th of October. And now when I press the commit message, it is saying that author identity unknown. It means it is the git is not able to identify me. So we have to provide some credentials for this. So to add this, git config, run this command. First of all, run this command to add the email of your email. So I say git config hyphen hyphen global user dot email. What is email is zillion softtech at gmail.com. Gmail.com. This is the mail. So it's done, no issue at all. And similarly, I want to add the username as well. So that's why what I do, git config hyphen hyphen global user dot name, and then I said Kamal Kumar. Now my name is added as this, as it is. So now if I try to commit the message, to commit the message, earlier message, just press the up arrow. I'm going to press from the keyboard up arrow, up down arrow. There are four arrows are there, up down left right. So I'm going to use up arrow, then press the up arrow. Now we have a message commit hyphen to hyphen m. Now it's committed. Git status, when I do git status, it is saying that your branch is ahead of origin main. It means that some code is available in our branch that is not available in the main. So before going to push the code, we need to use this command, git pull origin main. When we run this command, it means whatever the changes made by the other developers will be available to your system as well. So in this repository, I'm the only person who push the code, so we didn't get any code. If you do with the other parallel employees, then it may possible you will get data. Okay, so after pulling the data, git push origin, it should be the command. So it must that there is must not be difference between means to say there should not be high difference between git pull command and git push command. When you run the git pull command, so immediately after this run this git push command. So I'm going to run this command, git push origin main. Now code is submitted to the server. Now this is the way of working with the git, and hope so you got understand about the queries. If you find any difficulties, please repeat this again and again, and you will definitely get the means to say hands on practice. Okay.